Vereeniging is industrial town on the Vaal River, some 50 km south of Johannesburg. It came into being following the discovery of coal, was established on the farms Klipplaatsdrift and Leeuwkuil in 1882, proclaimed a town in 1892 and became a municipality in 1912. Dutch for association, the name is derived from that of the company de ZuidAfrikaansche en Oranje Vrijstaatsche Kolen en Mineralen-Mijn Vereeniging. Vereeniging is part of the Mfuleni local municipality, which is a Category B municipality situated in the Sedibeng district in the Gauteng province. It is the westernmost local municipality of the district, which covers the entire southern area of the Gauteng province, extending along a 120 km axis from east to west. The Vaal River forms the southern boundary. Mfuleni shares boundaries with the city of Johannesburg Metro to the north, Metsimahalo in the Free State to the south, Midvaal to the east, and Rand West City and JB Marks, in the Northwest Province, to the west. The Mfuleni local municipality is rich in history as it encapsulates the Anglo-Boer War, with heritage assets such as the Sharpeville Monument and the liberation struggle epitomized by the signing of the Constitution in 1996 in Sharpeville. The municipality is strategically located, with access to a well-maintained road network, the N1 linking Johannesburg and Bloemfontein, and traversing Mfuleni. Sasolburg forms the heartland of what was formerly known as the Vaal Triangle, renowned for its contribution to the iron and steel industry in South Africa. Its location also affords it many opportunities for tourism and other forms of economic development. Area, 966 square kilometers. Cities/towns, Evaton, Sebokeng, Vaalower, Vanderbijlpark, Vereeniging. Some distances to towns nearby. Meyerton is a small town 16 km northeast of Vereeniging and 55 km west-southwest of Heidelberg. Viljoensdrift is a coal mining village 8 km south of Vereeniging. The Vaal Dam in the Vaal River, Free State border, between Dennisville and Villers. Constructed in 1935 at a cost of R3,264,000. Supplies the Pretoria, Witwatersrand Vereeniging complex. Takes its name from the Vaal River. Vanderbijlpark town on the Vaal River, 13 km west of Vereeniging and 65 km southwest of Johannesburg. Vereeniging is a city located in the south of Gauteng province, South Africa, situated where the Klip River empties into the northern loop of the Vaal River. It is also one of the constituent parts of the Vaal Triangle region and was formerly situated in the Transvaal province. The name Vereeniging is the Dutch word meaning association or union. Vereeniging is situated in the southern part of Gauteng province, and forms the southern portion of the Pretoria Witwatersrand Vereeniging, PWV, conurbation, and its neighbors are Vanderbijlpark, to the west, Three Rivers, east, Meyerton, north, and Sasolburg, south. The city is currently one of the most important industrial manufacturing centers in South Africa, with its chief products being iron, steel, pipes, bricks, tiles and processed lime. The predominant language in Vereeniging is English, followed closely by Sesotho language and Afrikaans. The Treaty of Vereeniging ending the Second Boer War, 1899–1902, was negotiated here by delegates of the South African Republic, the Oranje Vrijstaatsche, and the British Empire. Since 1999 its municipal services were provided by the Mfuleni local municipality. In 2018 the municipality was placed under administration after years of wasteful practices and poor service delivery. In February 2022 it was reported that Vereeniging had 14 out-of-service police vehicles for visible policing, and only 20 operational vehicles. In December 2010 and January 2011 the southern part of Gauteng and Mpumalanga experienced a higher than normal rainfall. This resulted in the need to release more water from the nearby Vaal Dam. As a consequence, parts of Vereeniging, Three Rivers and the rest of the towns downstream were flooded. The city's motto is Per Pacem ad Industrium, through peace to industry. It is currently one of the most important industrial manufacturing centers in South Africa, with its chief products being iron, steel, pipes, bricks, tiles and processed lime. Several coal mines are also still situated in the area, with reserves being estimated at 4 billion tons. Other mines nearby extract fire clay, silica and building stone. Vereeniging also has several Eskom thermal power plants that supply electricity to the nearby gold mines. Vereeniging consists of 20 suburbs: Arkin Park and Proper, Bedworth Park, Dickinsonville, Duncanville, Falcon Ridge, Homer, Leeuwhof, Peacehaven and Proper, Powerville, Randwater, Roods Gardens, Roshni, Sunland Park, Spider Valley, Sprinkle, Steel Park, Unitas Park, Vereeniging Central, Vaal River. Since 1999, Vereeniging has been part of the Mfuleni local municipality, along with Vanderbijl Park, Sharpeville, Sebokeng, and the smaller Three Rivers. Various health services are available in Vereeniging. The majority of these services are located in or near the major medical centers. These include Vereeniging Mediclinic, Kopanang Hospital, Market Avenue Clinic. Vereeniging is a city in Gauteng Province, South Africa, situated where the Klip River empties into the northern loop of the Vaal River. The name Vereeniging, meaning association or union, is derived from a Dutch/Afrikaans word. The town is situated on the northern bank of the Vaal River and was founded in 1892. Three Rivers is a suburb of Vereeniging situated on the eastern side of the Klip River and is bordered by Three Rivers East. The southern border is formed by a wildlife conservation area and the Sugarbush River with the Vaal River on its western side. Vereeniging is a city, in Gauteng Province of South Africa. It has a population of more than 350,000 people. It is located on the banks of the northern loop of the Vaal River. The name Vereeniging is derived from the Afrikaans/Dutch word meaning association or union. The city was founded in 1892 and much of its early growth was due to the nearby coal mines. The city is well known for being the location where the Treaty of Vereeniging ending the Second Boer War, 1899–1902, was negotiated. During this conflict, a concentration camp was set up by the British military in the area. Nearby Vereeniging is Sharpeville, the site of the Sharpeville massacre in 1960. Although named after Vereeniging, the Treaty of Vereeniging was actually signed at Melrose House, Pretoria. Vereeniging falls within an area known as the Vaal Triangle, about 60 kilometers from Johannesburg, a roughly triangular, essentially rural area. Bounded by Vereeniging, Vanderbijl Park and Sasolburg. From 1961 to 1972 F.W. de Klerk practiced as an attorney in Vereeniging. During this time, he played an active part in Nationalist Party politics and in local educational affairs. He was offered the chair of administrative law at Potchefstroom University, but declined the position when he was elected Member of Parliament for Vereeniging in November 1972. South African legend Leon Schuster, become a movie favorite in most homes, because of his funny personality. Leon Schuster, a comedian, actor, singer, and film director, was born on May 21, 1951 in Vereeniging. Bless Bridges, a well-known Afrikaans country singer, also stayed in Vereeniging, until his death in 2000. The Walter Sisulu National Botanical Garden, previously known as the Witwatersrand National Botanical Garden. A 3 km² botanical reserve, in the Vaal Triangle. It was formally established in 1982 and is one of the youngest of South Africa's national botanical gardens, but the site where it is located has been popular with visitors for many decades before that. The garden is home to a well-known pair of Verreaux's eagles that nest in the Roodkrans Ridge which intersects the reserve. The garden has a restaurant, gift shop, and nursery which sells South African native plants. The nursery closed March 2015. The garden has been recognized as one of the most beautiful botanical gardens in the world. Vereeniging is a town in Gauteng Province, South Africa. It lies along the Vaal River, south of Johannesburg, at the Free State border. Its name, which is an Afrikaans word meaning association, refers to the coal mining association that owned the town when it was founded in 1892. Peace negotiations to end the South African War took place there in 1902, and the resulting treaty was named after the town. The community was incorporated as a town in 1912. Vereniging's access to abundant coal and water from the Vaal River has enabled it to become one of South Africa's main heavy industrial centers, with plants manufacturing assorted iron and steel products, glass and bricks and tiles. Large local thermal power stations transmit electricity through the national grid. Demonstrations in 1960 denouncing past laws at the nearby township of Sharpeville led to the shooting deaths of at least 67 blacks. Some of the famous people associated with Vereniging. F.W. de Klerk was first elected to the South African Parliament in 1969 as the member for Vereniging. Bless Bridges, a well-known Afrikaans country singer, also stayed in Vereniging, until his death in 2000. Famous actor, comedian, filmmaker, presenter and singer Leon Schuster was born in Vereniging on May 21, 1951. Places of interest near Vereniging. Makovle Golf Course. Players arriving at Makovle are introduced to a country setting with the old traditional clubhouse offering first-class facilities in halfway house, the bar and change rooms. A driving range is also at the course and practice balls are available from the pro shop. Caddies and golf carts can also be reserved at the pro shop. Accommodation for the visitor is found adjacent to the club within walking distance and offers various seminar facilities as well. Marievale Bird Sanctuary. The sanctuary is about 10 square kilometers in size and comprises numerous, large, shallow water bodies. Small patches of grassland are found on the eastern margin of the sanctuary. The sanctuary hosts the largest variety of bird species in the Gauteng province and, to date, over 280 species of birds and mammals have been recorded to cohabit the sanctuary. Swikerbosrand Nature Reserve is a protected area in the Swikerbosrand Range, South Africa. It is one of Gauteng's premier ecotourism destinations. Set just a short distance from Johannesburg, an hour's drive from Johannesburg International Airport and near the historical town of Heidelberg, this reserve boasts a representative sample of the fauna and flora of the rocky Highveld grassland biome. This unspoiled natural environment and a mountain range offers an unbelievably refreshing break from the bustling city life. The Swikerbosrand Ridge was originally named after sugar cane, probably sorghum, found growing here by the party of General Hendrik Potgieter on June 5, 1836. Treehaven Waterfowl Trust, situated 3 kilometers from Vereniging, Gauteng, South Africa, and only a 45-minute drive from Sandton, Johannesburg. Treehaven Waterfowl Trust is an oasis comprising just over 12 hectares, 30 acres, of specially developed wetlands dedicated to the world's waterfowl. All 16 species of South African ducks, 116 species of exotic ducks, geese, and swans, over 65 species of wild water birds that visit Treehaven regularly, 4 species of flamingos, all 3 South African crane species, which form part of a captive breeding program, for release into the wild. Beautiful gardens and cascading water can all be seen here at Treehaven Waterfowl Trust. Sammy Marks, a 19th-century agricultural, industrial and mining entrepreneur, foresaw the area's potential and persuaded an early band of pioneers to come and develop the whole region. It's largely due to Marks that the Vaal Triangle, now Sedibeng, went on to become South Africa's premier industrial area. A visit to the Ditsong Sammy Marks Museum, Zwartkoppies Hall, a Victorian mansion about 23 kilometers outside Pretoria, is well worth a visit. It was also Marks, a personal friend of then-President Paul Kruger, who offered Vereniging as a site for Boers and Brits to sign the historic peace treaty in 1902 that ended the South African War, also known as the Anglo-Boer War, between Britain and the Boer republics. A chapter in more recent history was written in the city when former President Nelson Mandela unveiled Constitution Square in 1996, just after he had signed South Africa's new constitution in Sharpeville. But Vereniging is much more than history. It's also one of Gauteng's favorite playgrounds. Situated on the banks of the Vaal Dam with its 800 kilometers of shoreline, it's a favorite destination for water sport enthusiasts where water activities rule, from jet skiing, cruising and fishing, to just cruising in a boat. At weekends and on public holidays you'll find people picnicking and bragging on its tree-lined banks. If you're a golfer, then play around at the famous Makovley Golf Club, home course of Charles Schwartzel, the 2011 U.S. Masters champion. Interestingly enough, in the 1930s Makovley was listed in the Guinness World Records as having the largest membership of any golf club in the world. For more extreme outdoor activities you can get your adrenaline racing by skydiving, scuba diving, bungee jumping, or paragliding. A more gentle pursuit would be to visit the Treehaven Waterfowl Trust, where 12 ha of wetlands are home to a huge collection of waterbirds from all over the world. Take a short tour, go for the day or sleep over in one of its luxurious chalets. To watch more fragile wings, pop into the flight house at the Jabulani Butterfly Garden, where you can see local and exotic butterflies flying all year round. And if you're staying for a few days in Vereeniging, check the local papers for some of the city's sporting and fun events, including the annual Spring Beer Festival, Vaal Whiskey Festival, Vaal Marathon, the Vaal River Carnival and Formula One powerboat racing. Thank you for watching this video.